to Bacteria and Archaea, we learned that both of these organisms are all over the world. We learned that bacteria are single-celled organisms that don't have a nucleus. We also met Tony van Leeuwenhoek. He was the man who first observed bacteria. We also learned that Leeuwenhoek invented the first microscope. We also met Kohn. He was a scientist that classified bacteria. He decided to call the bacteria by how they were shaped. He classified them as bacilli, spirilla, and cocci. In 1977, Dr. Carl Woese and colleagues at the University of Illinois in the United States discovered organisms now called archaea. Initially, these organisms were considered a type of bacteria. Although archaea look familiar to bacteria, they have different cell structure and chemical makeup. Their genetic information and cell walls are not alike. Archaea also can tolerate extreme conditions that most bacteria cannot, and are typically less than 1/1000 millimeters long. They include extremophiles, which thrive in intensely hot, salty, acidic, or alkaline environments. Scientists are investigating the world's extreme environments in search of new species. The study of archaea has improved medicine development and DNA identification tools. Archaea and bacteria are unicellular or one-celled prokaryotes and are important to the life of the planet. Each is classified based upon its need for oxygen. Aerobic organisms need oxygen to make use of energy sources. Anaerobic organisms do not need oxygen and sometimes die if exposed to it. The organisms are also categorized based on how they obtain food. Some archaea are autotrophs, which make their own food. Others are heterotrophs, obtaining food from an outside source. Archaea can be elongated, square, or triangle in shape, as well as rod-like, spherical, or spiral. Prokaryote organisms are unicellular microorganisms that lack distinct nucleus. Autotrophs are organisms that produce their own food. Heterotrophs are organisms that obtain food from an outside source. To be prepared for next class, please write notes or a definition for the following terms.